Hello everyone, Luke Smith here. It is the 8th of, Thursday the 8th of June 2023, 10:30, and this is going to be a life update slash vlog. It is not going to be a good one, but it's going to have some good news in it. Does not revolve around me though, it actually revolves around Dad. When I'll quickly do a thing. Once the man gets to a certain age, they have to get things checked, like how I have to have health checks because of my disability. So I have to have a medical every single year, and basically same thing with Dad, and because he's a diabetic it's even more important. However, due to COVID and the lockdowns and stuff, he wasn't able to over the past few years, but they managed to get him a slot. Basically Mum asked, can he get a medical, can he get this tested, can he get that tested, because he needs a bit of a refresher, because obviously you need to know if you're alright. So a couple of months ago they booked him in. They gave him a few checkups and that, and they found a problem with his prostate, which is it's an organ only men have. It's where your reproduction system is, and they found a problem with it. So they had to, a couple of weeks later, they had to take a biopsy of it to test it, and it come back prostate cancer. So yeah, that was a little bit worrying, well, really worrying. However, I have looked it up, and if found early, which Dad's one was actually found early, it's more treatable, because the earlier you find out about these things, and the earlier the doctors find out about these things, the better it can be treated. So he went in for a CAT scan, or MMR scan. They put you in this tube, and it goes through noisy thing, and they found out that where exactly it was. I mean, it's still in the prostate. It was enlarged a little bit. They said it should be the size of a plum, but now it's in the size of an orange, which I'm okay, what type of orange? Because you can get these little tiny satsumas, and you can get these great big oranges. It's give us a clue then. So they put him on some. Actually, no, they actually gave him the MMR scan after they gave him the medication, because he had to have an injection when they found out about it, and he had to go on a course of medication, like pills. And what that basically does is, the injection is meant to stabilise the cancer, and the pills, I think they do the same thing. I can't really remember what they do. However, because Dad is active and he's a working boy, they found out due to the MMR scan, we actually got the results at the end of May. We found out that cancer has actually shrunk a little bit, which is good. I mean, it's still there, but it's got a bit smaller, so we're already on the right track at the minute. Now, tomorrow, the 9th, Friday, he's got to go in for an operation to get some of the cancer lasered away, so it'll be it'll be more manageable. Now, I'm getting in my head, I haven't seen, obviously I don't think no one knows what cancer looks like. Apparently it's a cellular mutation, it's like a virus that attacks your cells and it mutates your cells, that sort of thing. So I think it's a bit of a growth on the side of the prostate, and that's the thing that they want to laser away. So he's actually going in for the operation on Friday. He's going to be a bit out of commission a little bit for about, I think it's like 6 to 10 weeks. I'm really not quite sure how long they said. So basically got to take it easy. So that's all we know for now. I will keep you updated on what's going on. But yeah, there is some good news to it. It is shrinking, and we're pretty sure this operation will help out a lot. But they did say that after the operation he'd need to go on to radiotherapy, not chemotherapy, radiotherapy. Like with chemo is when you're sitting in a chair with a drip in your arm and you're like bored out your skull, like reading a book. You're in the chair for like ages, because as I think my granny had chemotherapy when she had cancer. Unfortunately she passed away in 2002. But with radiotherapy, I've actually seen a video of what radiotherapy is. It's basically a daily treatment where you have to go to the clinic, and you're laying down, and they put like a mark on your side or wherever the point of problem, like wherever the cancer is, and they basically zap it. Like basically like getting an X-ray, but you're in there for longer, for about 10 to 15 minutes. So I think they said in the video. So they basically like zap it, and you're just laying there, but it's a hell of a lot shorter time. It's probably because it's more of a concentrated ray going into you. It's like was it not plasma ray, radioactive, which sounds dangerous. They call it radiotherapy, so it's bound to be radioactive somewhere. But I think like that it's meant to be for a good few months though. I'm not quite sure for certain, but it all depends on how far the cancer is. If it's not as bad, then you don't have to have it for like you don't have to have radiotherapy for that long. But if it's an extreme form of cancer, then you gotta have it for a good old long time. So yeah, I had to do research. I had to look into this, because I wanted to understand what he's going through. And yeah, it is one of the more treatable cancers, so that is a good thing. But yeah, that's all I know at the minute. So hopefully things in the operation goes well. I had to get tomorrow off work for this, because I did not want to work when my dad is in hospital. So I wanted to get the day off, which the supervisors completely understood. I had to explain everything to them, so they said, "Yeah, leave it with us. We'll give you the extra day as a holiday day off." So I've got tomorrow off as well as the weekend. There will still be a video tomorrow, because he should be home in the evening, but I'm not quite sure if they're going to keep him in overnight or not, so we're going to have to see. Because like normally with like operations, they tend to like keep the patient in overnight just for like to observe them, but I'm pretty sure he should be home the same day really. So yeah, that's basically it. Like I said, there will be a video tomorrow night. I think I'm going to be doing the AI image photo thing. I forgot what name the site it was, but I've got a load of pictures to show off in other words. But yeah, there will be a video tomorrow and at the weekend as well. So nothing's changed video wise. I just wanted to update you on what is going on at the minute. So yeah, I will see you tomorrow.